Hello, welcome back to the podcast. It's me, your host, TK42, and your other host, Firefox.
Did you say Firefox?
Firefox. I meant Cyberfox. I'm looking at the Mozilla browser right now, and it's got me thinking about things.
Hello, it's Cyberfox.
We're here to talk about some shit, make you laugh, make you cry, because we are American dads. We got a few topics to talk about, and by a few topics, I mean questions that I stole from other podcasts and possibly topics of today.
You fucking thief.
No, I'm recycling. That's what it is. Before we get into those, we could talk about like current events, I guess. I remember like a couple days ago, I made a joke about like knowing information that could lead to my arrest by the government or whatever. Like some like, oh, I know what the emails were in Hillary Clinton's email. And now I have been killed. Those jokes.
I don't really follow Hillary Clinton, so I don't know the jokes.
No, it's like knowing like information that could just get you killed by the government.
God damn. What?
Well, yeah. You never heard of those jokes?
No.
It's like a Epstein style joke.
I'm pretty sure if I did, I'd probably be dead.
No. You don't have to, like, knowing about the jokes doesn't get you killed. It's the information that can get you killed. Jeffrey Epstein, how he was like, oh, I know, like, Bill Clinton's touching kids on my plane. And that information was enough to get him killed.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I made a joke about me knowing something about Donald Trump that could lead to his arrest and I think an hour later, I looked at Twitter's trending and I see that John McAfee was killed.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who John McAfee is?
No.
Oh man, he is a very well-lived individual, apparently. The most notable thing that I can think of, yeah, he's super dead. The most notable thing that I can think of is apparently there was a rumor going around that he fucked a whale, and another that he was the one man to successfully like evade the IRS and not pay his taxes, except that he probably got killed by the IRS.
I want to go back to the fucking whale. What?
I don't know if that's true. I have no idea if that's true. There's a number of things that he says that I can't reasonably believe. I think one of his greatest feats was that has actually been documented to be true was when he got caught by police. He faked a heart attack and escaped. And he did that 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah, 3 times. He pulled the same trick 3 times and it worked apparently. Hell, right now I'm thinking he might have pulled another fast one. I highly recommend looking up John McAfee if you can.
Okay.
He also made the antivirus shit for your computer.
I'm still want to talk about the whale.
I'd talk about the whale more if I knew more about it. But honestly, when I read that, I just read Infamous Whale Lover, and I thought, all right, I cannot dive any deeper into this, but he sure did. So good for him. Good for him, I guess.
How was work for him?
Work was all right. I spent the entire day very bored. Nothing was going on. It's hot as hell here. Balls are swimming. And then I look outside and I see like 2 homeless men chasing each other, screaming. I don't know what they're screaming because they're probably tweaked out of their fucking minds, but one of them throws a grocery cart to the side and bolts out of there. with this bald homeless man chasing after him. And the police show up, so apparently I assume this was going on for maybe like 10, 20 minutes before I walked out of my store. And as the longer-haired homeless man runs away, the bald one kind of comes back. And this smoke shop guy, he's pretty cool. I'm not going to say his name here. But he comes out and he starts yelling to the police like, hey, they went that way. One of them's bleeding. And I guess the bald one who was bleeding at this point, I finally noticed that there's blood dripping from his hand. And there's a lot. There's a fucking lot.
The fuck?
Blood freaks me out, I will admit. But he hears that and he runs up to him and he's like, what, are you on his side? Are you on his side? Or some shit like that. And he tries to get into his store, but smoke shop guy like locks the door and tries to get it closed. And the homeless man asks him, Are you an F slur? Are you a rhymes with bags, starts with and
what the fuck?
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I am. What about it? I'm just sitting back like I should help. I really should do something. And then I notice there's a lot more blood coming from his hand than usual, and I kind of just stare, and I'm like stuck. I'm like, oh fuck, that is a lot. If I get close, is he gonna fling his blood at me? Am I gonna get AIDS? Am I gonna get like fucking heroin covered AIDS or some shit? And he uppercuts him. The homeless man uppercuts the smoke shop guy.
Well, he actually hits the dude?
Yeah, he hits him. He hits him because he's pissed about being routed to the cop for some reason.
Oh my god.
Eventually a cop like comes out and he's like, hey, I need you to calm down, sit down. And the homeless man is just going nuts. He's wandering around. He's very white too, so you know why this didn't end the way that like you would have expected it to end, because
Yeah.
But like he's like getting all aggressive, putting his hand in his pocket and shit, and it's just like how is he not opening fire on this man? And I'm glad that he didn't. Like, don't get me wrong, because I would be very upset to see like a fucking cadaver on the ground.
How's the smoker shop dude?
Oh, he's pissed. He's very angry. He comes out of his store. He tells the cop, like, this motherfucker hit me. He just uppercutted me. What the fuck? And he's going around. He's, like, spitting out blood because, like, I guess his tongue got, like, clenched or something.
Oh, my God.
Like, he bit his tongue as he got uppercutted. He's just, like, he's mad. And I'm like, oh, shit. Smoke shop guy, you need some like water or a paper towel? He's like, oh yeah, thanks man. Thanks for the help. And he's like fucking store employees are coming out and they're trying to clean up the blood, and people are going by and asking like, what happened here? And they say, you don't want to know. And then the smoke shop guy's like, I got uppercutted by a tweaker. And it's like, yeah, this is tweaker blood. And I'm like, shit, go off. I mean, this is really shitty. You deserve to go off.
God, I can't imagine getting uppercutted by a homeless dude.
Yeah, the worst part is this is just like the average day. This is just like a normal day almost.
To the smoker shop, dude?
No, just like seeing like homeless people assaulting people or getting assaulted or whatever. Like that's just normal for that area.
Yeah, I get a lot of homeless people that come to my job and steal.
It sucks because like what are they supposed to do? I don't know.
The store doesn't really do anything about it. Like they just like, hey, because we can't do nothing about the deli, we have to serve them food. It's like we sell like,
man, you should be able to deny service to anybody.
Well,
that's some bullshit.
I can't just deny anyone who is not well dressed.
That's not true. I went in there and you denied me because I didn't have my fucking
Dude, I
Rolex and
have
shit.
never
My
served
cuffs.
you before.
Yes, you have.
No, I have
Oh, I
never
guess
once seen
every.
you in
I guess.
Safeway.
I guess every brown person looks the same to you. Wow.
Man,
No, yeah, I haven't gone in that safe way not in a while.
man, I like the day before I was off, I was like, it was fucking crazy. It's like,
You know, what happened?
dude, so on Monday, it's like they do this whole cheap chicken Monday where to make have an
Oh, I
eight.
love that shit.
I
I
don't know
fucking love
why.
chicken.
It's like it's like 8 pieces of chicken for $4, and I was like, it's not even good chicken,
It's not, but it's cheap.
and that's
And
why people
it's
go.
chicken.
It's bad. Like
Oh, yeah.
I had a chicken. I had to go chicken once, and it was like it was so salty. The seasoning was bad. I'm like, why did people go crazy off this fucking chicken?
Because it's cheap. 4 pieces for $8. God damn, dude.
I was like, I had one lady that was like, "Where's all the chicken?" She's like, "There's only like a few
Foaming
chickens,
at the
like a
mouth.
few pieces left." I was like, "I want an 8 piece." I was like, "Well, I'm like, ma'am, I gotta make some more because it's cheap chicken Monday, and people want chicken." It's like, well,
Wait, why are you?
and like, well, just give me the pieces here. I was like, man, these chickens are dry. These chickens have been out for like a few hours. You don't want them. Like, well, I don't want to wait 16 minutes. It's like, okay, ma'am, that's your decision. It's like, well, screw this store. Fuck your chicken. I'm like, okay.
What are you talking about?
It's like and I'm just it's not even good chicken to be cursing me out like this.
Man, if it's not good chicken, why do you make it like that, dude?
I have tried to talk to the deli manager. It's like, hey, we need to up our game on this chicken. It's like, the black people don't want this chicken, man. I've seen it. They have spoke to me about it. I'm like,
Called me out.
it's like, one person was like, man, only why I get this chicken because it's cheap, and I just put hot sauce on it.
Exactly.
I was like, I would too, man. I would too. Like, I know how it is as a black man. I know how it is. It's like, have you tried Fred Meyer's chicken?
For my chicken,
Yeah,
yeah, it sucks, but it's like it's there.
it's a little better.
It's a little. Oh,
It's a little better than safe. I think most stores,
that sucks, dude.
like, I would just go, if I wanted a store chicken, I would just go to Chester's.
Oh, Chester's is basically what they. That's what they say it is at Fred Meyer.
It's not.
Yeah, that's what they say it is though.
I had Chester
Oh, wait,
chicken.
no. I'm thinking of Albert. Well, where Albertsons used to be, it's called SARS now.
Yeah, I had Albertson chicken. It's actually good.
No, it's not Albertsons anymore. It's
Oh yeah,
SARS.
I had SARS chicken
One,
because their chicken's actually good.
yeah, that's the Chester's chicken.
But the people be going crazy over, like, people are lining up for getting pissed off because there's no chicken in the heater thing. It's like, because we have to make more chicken.
Are you camping outside for that chicken, dude?
It's like, it's a whole thing. Like, they put someone in a chicken suit to hand out flyers for this damn chicken.
What?
Yes.
That sounds fucking stupid.
It's like, the only thing that's good out of the chicken is the baked chicken, because they actually put seasoning on it. But the fried chicken sucks. And I don't care if Safeway's listening. Your chicken sucks.
And I don't care that you broke your arm last week.
And like
Did you hear that?
one lady who wanted Chinese food, and she wanted
I hate
this.
Chinese food so fucking much.
What was that?
I hate their Chinese food so fucking much.
Yeah, it's not really that good. I'm like, So the lady wanted the sweet fire chicken. I was like, okay. She was like, I want a large. I was like, cool. And then I'm making it. I'm like scooping it up, and then she's like, okay, now I want you to put extra, like, give me some more pineapple and this more. And she keep repeating it, and it keeps saying, well, and don't forget the pineapple over and over and over again. I'm like, how much shit do you need? God damn.
Did you forget the pineapple though?
Well, she wouldn't let me forget, so no. And then we got to
that's the important part.
And then we got to the chow mein, and then she wanted me to do the same thing with the onions. And I was just like I was trying so hard not to put an annoyed look. And it's easy not to show that with no mask, with a mask on. But tomorrow, because I already got my second shot, so I don't have to wear my mask anymore. So I was just like,
dude,
well, I can still wear it.
If you're in the service industry, like the customer service industry, that is a blessing. Like, you know how many customers I have been actively frowning or like just like scowling at, and they just don't notice. There was one woman, and she was a mother of 7, so of course she understood. Like, she could read faces pretty well, dealing with all of her kids. And she just knew when I told her, "Oh no, what do you mean?" And completely happy to be dealing with you, fucking Karen.
Like, don't lie, I got 7 kids.
God. I know that face, young man.
That nigga doesn't be over there all the time.
Man, I don't think you can say it. You're severely Caucasian right now. I don't know if you can really, say that. Really.
You're talking about the lady, because I'm black.
I'm talking about the lady. I was pretending you were the lady. Did you hear that Batman can't eat pussy?
What? Oh, yeah.
Batman can't eat pussy. Warner Bros. Came out and said superheroes don't do that.
Pretty sure you do. And then it's next.
Real heroes don't do that.
First of all, real heroes have sex all the time.
Yeah, they do, but they don't eat pussy. This means that villains do, though.
Didn't Zack Snyder show proof that Batman does eat pussy?
No, Zack Snyder just drew up something or commissioned somebody to draw something up. I don't know. God, it was really weird, but this kind of implies that the Joker eats mad pussy. Like, he goes to town.
He probably does.
Probably. He doesn't fuck. He doesn't do anything. He just
eats
just
mad
munches
pussy.
away. Yeah, he just goes in. Mad Pussy Monday, dude. You got cheap chicken Tuesday.
Man, you want to know my dreams that when I was a little kid?
Oh, what?
I wanted to be a basketball player.
Huh.
And I'm like, I wanted to. I always told my mom, man, I want to make you rich, Mom. I'm going to become a professional basketball player.
God.
A few years later, that dream is never coming.
Nah.
Now, let me tell you 2 stories. Well, 2 facts why that dream's never coming true. One of them's a story. First one, I ain't tall. I think I'm only like 5'8", 5'9".
The second one is you lost your leg. I didn't want to bring that up on the podcast because that's a little personal, but
Nah, I have both legs, man.
I feel like you're getting. No, you just said that you lost your leg.
I never said. I said I'm not big enough. I'm only.
Yeah, because you lost your leg, so you gotta do the Cotton Hill thing.
Well, back when I was saying. Nah, I was like, but you know what? I saw dreams. I'm pretty sure there was like 5'9s, 5'8s basketball players.
There's a basketball player that's like 4'1", I think.
No, there's not.
Please look him up. Look up basketball 4'1".
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
If I look this up, it's not gonna be freaking Kyle who had a race trans.
Oh my god. I think about that. I think about that a lot. How was he had Mr. Garrison's nuts in his knees? What a bizarre fucking episode.
And the
It felt a
second
little racist.
and the second one, man. Yeah, we were playing team sports, and we just got this like it was one of these girls who didn't do anything. It was like we were going against a team who didn't do anything, and then her teammate was like the star basketball player on the in the basketball team of our school.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was literally destroying us, and I literally fell on the ground because I couldn't stop him. And then he dunked, and his ass touched my head.
Dude. Did he fucking Thomas Dubois like nutsack to the face tube? Only it's his ass in your head. Ah, damn. Did you resonate with that episode of the Boondocks?
I don't. Dude, I was mad. Soon that butt touched my head, I was done. Tyler was like, "Come on, man, we made like 5 points," and I was like, "Nigga, he has 10."
I got ass to the head.
Exactly.
I got an ass cushion.
Like, we're not beating him. Like, I fell on the ground, you fell on the ground, you literally rolled like 3 feet away. It's like, there's no way we're gonna catch up. He's doing 3-pointers, he's dunking, and then the girl is just standing there. She's not touched the ball once.
She wanted to give you guys an honest chance.
Nah.
Crazy thing is, I know the girl you're talking about.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
There was a lot of those. There was a lot of those girls at our school who did that.
Were there?
Yeah, there were.
I don't remember. I don't remember most things from school or most of the people there. It's a wonder I remember myself. Shit.
And after that, I just didn't want to play basketball again.
I wouldn't want to play basketball either if I got beat by the girl that didn't do shit.
It's like, I don't know. For my son, I don't know what type of sport what I want him to play. Like, if
sports suck. Don't let him play any of them.
Like, if he wants to play a sport, I'll let him. It's really
watch him play. Watch him like get real into competitive chess and be like, "Dad, come on, it's a sport. It's a sport now."
If he wants to be a
Why
competitive,
aren't you proud?
Dude, if he wants to be a competitive chess player, that's fine by me.
He's like a big nerd. No, he's got like the body of a fucking the best football player ever. He's just like, "Dad, I beat him in chess. I'm doing wonderful."
He's like, he could throw like Tom Brady, but he chooses not to play.
You could see him easily getting like a scholarship to like some great college just to play fucking football or some shit. But like he's playing chess. Like he's not getting any offers from any colleges or anything like that because like who gives a shit about chess?
I'm pretty sure there's offers for chess.
No. There's none.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Nope.
No, keep talking. I'm gonna search that shit up.
If you find it, just know, Now you have to get into competitive chess.
Okay, I'm good.
Think about that. Think about that.
If I find it, I gotta get Levi into chess.
If you find it, you gotta get your boy into chess. And what if he just hates chess from that?
It's like my dad pushed me so hard. There's a movie about it.
There's a movie about chess. I don't believe that.
There's
Who
movies
gives a
about
shit
chess.
about chess? Who gives a shit enough about chess to make movies about it? Come on. You can't fool me.
I don't know, like there's a lot of sports. Like maybe I might put him in soccer.
Soccer? You mean football?
Yeah, football. I don't know if I want Levi to
Yeah.
play. See, nobody knowing about the concussions and like brain damage. I'm like, do I really want to put my son through that?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, ultimately, it should be his choice.
It should be his choice. If he wants to play football in high school, cool. A junior high or high school, cool. I don't
Now, if he
know.
wants to play fucking cricket, you should probably like give him a strong talking to because the Brits are kind of
What?
suck, you know.
Where is he gonna find a cricket game?
I don't know.
Like, is he gonna fly all the way to the UK to play cricket professionally?
No, he's gonna like look up on YouTube and see some Brits just talking about it. He's gonna think, man, I wish I was Harry Potter. Shit, that'd be fucking epic.
God, I remember in elementary, like they did this whole make your own sport game and we'll play it for a week, and I was like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Quidditch.
I know what game I'm gonna make up. Something that I didn't make up. Fuck yeah.
Hey, it still works.
Did it work?
Yeah, I got for a whole week. We actually played Quidditch.
Oh well, shit.
It wasn't good, but
Well, I mean, it was probably made by a child, so like
it's like we basically just threw the ball around because we couldn't use bats.
All right.
Because, well, in the first game we did, and then a few kids got hit, so we couldn't use bats anymore.
I fucking yeah. The only thing that I really remember vividly is from like playing like sports at school or like in gym was this one guy. I think his name was fucking Trent or some shit. We were playing kickball and he got real into the game and was like, "Come on, TK, why aren't you run? Why don't you run faster? What the hell? We're losing out there." I'm like, "This fucking kickball. This is supposed to be fun. This is a fun little activity. You're really pissing me off right now." I just shut down. I didn't want to fucking do anything.
I get it. A lot of people take kickball serious.
It's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb. If you're gonna yell at some kid that you barely know over the speed that they're running in kickball or how they can't kick the ball right or whatever during a fun little game, you're kind of an asshole. Now, if you're doing that in competitive Overwatch, I get it. I understand.
Dude, I tried to play Overwatch yesterday, and sooner I start that thing up, it pissed me off.
Dude, you're not gonna like Overwatch 2.
It was just like, oh, sooner I sign in, they're like, oh, now you need a Blizzard account and this code. I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh yeah, because of crossplay. They're doing crossplay now,
And I'm like, I sat
so
there,
you
I'm
need to have
like,
like a Blizzard account and shit.
it took me a whole hour just to figure this shit out, just to get to play.
Just to get your ass beat by like
Yeah, that's what happened.
PlayStation and Xbox users.
I got my ass beat, and I'm like, delete. I'll just come back when Overwatch 2 starts.
It's gonna be the same exact thing though.
Maybe,
You're not gonna like it.
I guess, but of course I'm gonna play Overwatch 2. It's Overwatch 2. Why not?
Dude, I'm telling you, you're gonna hate the shit out of it.
I'll probably play for like a week, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
You're gonna play for a week, and then you're gonna think, man, why didn't they make Mercy hotter?
I'm not good at. See, I'm not really good at this current season of Fortnite, and I still play.
Dude, I'm kind of enjoying the current Fortnite. I should probably play. I haven't played in a couple of days. I need to. I don't know if I should play more Fortnite and try to get Rick, or if I should just try to grind it out in Halo 5 because I've only got a few months left to get to the Legacy fucking armor.
I don't know when I'm gonna get the next Xbox that they can play Halo.
I mean, you could just use your current Xbox because it's going to be cool for like Xbox One, like every Xbox One.
Well, I guess.
It's going to be available on Game Pass too, which is wild.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I remember like what happened this 1P. We were playing Ultimate Frisbee, and I was in this team, and we're like, okay. We were playing this one team, and this guy was trying to get the Frisbee, and there's like, he sucker punched this girl in the face.
over Frisbee.
And I'm like, we were just in shock. I'm like, the fuck happened? But like, his fist is still, like, his arm is still in the length of
Covered in her tears.
and like his arm like is still in a position of, like when he was getting done punching this girl, and the girl was on the ground holding her face because it was a loud smack. And I was like,
shit, why? Did he know her? Or like, what the fuck happened?
we were like, oh, why the fuck did you punch this girl in the face? She was like, it was an accident. He tried to get the Frisbee.
Oh, okay.
I was like, well, why is his hand in a fist? I was just like, was he trying to punch the Frisbee?
I mean, that's how I grab my Frisbees.
I guess.
Like, in all honesty.
Like, we didn't even tell the PE teacher. We just let it go. And then this girl had like a black mark on her cheek.
They're married now. To this day.
I want to.
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. He's a cop. Shit.
Shut up.
Oh, man.
I miss PE.
I don't. I don't like being told what to do. So whenever some authority figure is just telling me, hey, you gotta run the whole fucking mile, dude.
Yeah, no one.
I will die.
No one actually runs that shit though.
Dude, when I was going, I saw people run regularly, and then there would be like the Cookie Monster PJ girls who just didn't give a shit.
You should have just walked with the Cookie Monster girls.
I would have if they didn't make my pants so hard.
The fuck? God, you're gonna get us canceled.
What? I was in like high school. Everything was doing that, dude. This is nature. You can't tell me you didn't like sit through math class, think about like the curvature of the earth, and like feel a little wiggle. You can't tell me that.
Well, yeah, we had this one hot substitute that come in one day. I was just like,
whoa. Not teachers, dude. Come on. I'm talking about math, dude.
Math.
I'm talking about math.
Yeah, math's pretty sexy.
Fuck yeah. 1 + 1? Whoa.
Surprisingly, there was a lot of girls who wore freaking pajama pants in PE, and I'm still surprised how they even got away with that.
I don't think they did get away with it. I think they just didn't care.
Like they just took the F.
Yeah. I mean, like for the longest time, I would not wear fucking basketball shorts. I would wear pants, and that's it. Because in the fucking locker room, I wore shorts once, and some guy ran over, reached up under, and grabbed my fucking nuts. And I was like, all right, I hate this school and everybody in this room that's laughing right now. What's so? I don't know what the joke was, because like at the end of the day, he grabbed my nuts. It's like uncomfortable on my end and kind of gay on his end. No. Like I don't even think he was in my class. I think he was in like the weight training class or some shit like that.
He just grabbed your nuts.
He just reached under, grabbed them.
Is this a real story or are you just making a joke?
This is a real story that is very funny. So please laugh.
I can't imagine some random ass dude.
You never been to the Y? Because that happens at the YMCA a lot.
Dude, I went to the Y when I was a little, like, one time.
You saw an old man's nuts.
I saw all the old man's junk.
Dude, the Y is traumatizing. Like, my aunt took me there.
I'm like, my mom's like, you gotta go in there and change if you want to go in the pool. I'm like, okay. Because it was just me and my mom and her friend, but her friends had daughters, so they got to go in the same room. And it was like, as soon as I stepped in, it was just old man junk. Dude, it was just old man junk everywhere. And there was like other junks I didn't need to see.
Dude, it's scary. And then like some old man's just like, oh, can you give me a hand in here, young man? And you're just like, I really shouldn't be in here alone.
I didn't even take a shower, the recommended shower. I was just like, I just went in the stalls, put my shorts on, and left.
Oh, that's nasty.
I couldn't do it.
You didn't get like a suspiciously warm spurt of fucking shampoo before you.
I didn't want to take a shower. I know I could have taken my shower in my swim trunks, but there was a lot of older guys in there, and I wasn't gonna do it. Like, no.
Yeah, the fucking YMCA. That's where you get the trauma that you need to grow a little bit.
Like, I don't even know
how you get the necessary growth.
It's like I don't understand how people were even able to take showers at school together. It's just weird to me.
Yeah, I would refuse to do that. Like, I mean, they never said like, oh, shower's mandatory.
And luckily it wasn't, because it was just weird. People were just casually looking at each other's junks. I'm like,
no, not casually. Like I would go in there and I'd see dudes like licking their lips, like eyes bugging out of their skulls, just like, whoa. And I'm just like, I really gotta get out of this fucking school.
Like,
you really gotta get out of this class.
There's like one day like people like two guys were just comparing each other's junks. I'm like,
oh yeah, that happens a lot. That happens just outside of school too. Like if you ever hang out with your bros, like if you hang out with your bros and it gets a little too quiet, you know what's gonna happen.
No.
You gotta measure your nut hairs.
I have never done that, and I never will.
Damn.
Man, I miss the Oli Trail.
What is the Oli Trail?
So in weight training, there's like an Oli Trail. You had to run around, like.
Oh, you can like smoke the weed in there.
It's like you literally had to run around to Castle Park and then go through the woods, and then run around the school. It was fun. To me, it was fun. When I was actually in shape and athletic, it was like I was always the third person because there was like two tall guys, always first and second, because they're taller than me. There's nothing really I can do about that. And we're like one time, there was a girl that actually tried one day. I was like, okay, and I looked at her and I was like, almost to the end of the freaking run. She looked at me, I looked at her, I was like, And I know where she started running faster, and I started running faster, and then she falls down and slams her face on the ground.
Trying to get away. She was trying to escape Shaggy.
No, no, she wanted to race me. I was like, no. She started the race. We could have just finished together. Like, but nah. She got too cocky, face planted on the ground.
They asked, what happened? What happened here? And it's just like, oh, I fell. But they're in the back of their mind, they're thinking, oh man, they fought.
Dude, you know what I thought?
What?
After I crossed the line and didn't really, and didn't stop and help.
You just looked at her.
I just looked at her, and in my head I was just like, good.
Pathetic. Oh my god.
It was just like, that's what you get for challenging me.
I was the stronger warrior.
So I read I was reading some articles about the new Static comic, and people were just like freaking out about it.
I hear people are upset about it.
And I'm like
old people.
And I was just trying to figure out why, because they didn't really show in the first issue, and I couldn't find issue 0. So I looked it up. People are like, he got his powers from the Black Lives Matter movement, and I'm like, okay,
that's not what happened. He got it at a protest.
Yeah, it was a Black Lives Matter protest, and I was like, oh, okay, I was in my head, I was like, okay, they're trying to make it into real times.
It's definitely topical, but
it's a big black topic. It's like, I wouldn't, they could have just went to the original topic where he decided, oh, I need to be in a, he got pressured to be in a gang because he was getting bullied.
He just ended up in a wrong place at the wrong time, which is still a topical issue.
And it was still the same. It's the same topic. He went to a protest and he was there in the wrong time, and then he got powers.
It's slightly different.
It's a big difference. He said it was a protest or a game thing, like a jump game, jumping another game.
One is definitely a situation that one is a situation that Virgil would have been in that nothing wrong should have happened to him, definitely, but it did, which is tragic and usually happens at protests. The other one is Virgil. He's having a rough time. He makes a mistake, and he ends up getting powers greater than he could have gotten, or some shit. And he ends up becoming responsible from that, and is he becomes a better person from his mistake.
Yeah.
With great powers. The other one just seems like it seems like there's less of Virgil making a mistake, which doesn't seem
And when I was reading the first issue, they were talking about what was the fire guy name? The bully? Francis?
No, his name was Donald.
Was it Donald?
Yeah, it was Donald.
I thought it was I'm pretty sure it was Francis.
No, it's Donald.
The fire dude?
Yep. Remember the school shooting episode where Shaggy pulls out a fucking gun?
No, I think that was something else.
No, that was the school shooting episode. And Shaggy's just like, this is the last time you make fun of me. And pulls out a fucking 9.
I don't think that happened in Static Shock.
That happened in Static Shock. Look up Shaggy. Static Shock. Don't even look up like the shooting part. Just look up Shaggy Static Shock, and you're gonna see a man who looks very similar to Shaggy Rogers from the Scooby Doo series, holding a gun. He ends up shooting Static's little white friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're
Like
remembering
his
now.
white friend and that his dad is really racist.
Yeah, Max. He's the voice of Max Goo, like the white kid.
But like, so in the new comic, he fights the fighter dude, and he's afraid because I guess he lost control fighting him. Now he's afraid that people are, yeah, he lost control and like basically beat the crap out of the fire dude. So now he's afraid that, oh, people might recognize me, making like now people are afraid of me because they keep looking at me.
Did he wear a mask at least?
I don't think he did. I think his eyes were just glowing. He had a hood on. Like, have you seen the new costume?
I saw bits and pieces like months ago, so
Yeah, let me send it to you. I actually like the costume. A lot of people don't because, like, oh, they're just trying to make him look like an average black dude. Like,
I think it's just the classic comic book fan, having just an issue with change. Whenever things change, people get mad. Like when they made Thor a woman, or when they made Captain America a Nazi. They just hate change.
what the problem was that it was like two different. It's like Thor was still there. It was just Jane Foster. Oh, spoilers! Who never read, or just reading the Thor comics.
Wait,
And,
what?
Nigga, you don't even read.
Yeah, I don't read.
Did you get the message?
You sent it to me on like. Where'd you send it to me?
On Messenger.
Oh my god, shit.
Okay, let me send it to you on Discord then. That didn't work.
Just put it in the general chat.
Well, it's not working. So, it looks good, Eel. Like, it's a good design. It looks like, people are just mad because it looks more modern. He doesn't look the same. It's like, why not?
It's different, and I hate it. Yeah, that's just complicated.
Like, he has dreads and he has a man bun.
Okay, man bun. That kind of pisses me off, I will admit.
Really?
You just got a whole man in a bun there?
Just let me delete some stuff. Maybe that's why it's not working. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
Like, what's the...
Should we go to questions?
Well, no, I'm still talking about the Static Shock thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just trying to... Just look it up later. So people didn't like it because, oh, they're just trying to make him look like every black kid that looks like today. I was like, that's the point. It's supposed to be...
He is a black superhero.
It's like, he looks cool. To me, he has a cool costume. And then people are like, why is his name Static? It's Static Shock. First of all, it's always been Static. It's just the name of the cartoon. In the cartoon, they still call him Static.
Why do they call him Static? His name should be Burgle.
And like, it's just like, and like, people are just talking more shit. Like, they didn't like how he got his powers from the protest, how he looks. It's like, all I care about is he still really smart? It's like, is he still a genius? Is he still doing science shit? Because when they did a reboot a few years ago, he was actually a scientist.
Science, bitch.
Because that's in the cartoon. That's why he got picked on, because he was a nerd.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably pick on him if I saw him.
So it's like, if they don't do that in the new comic, like, now, let's just make him this is a chill teenager. It's like,
he's pretty cool. He chills and he smokes some fucking weed, bro. Fucking whoa, man, let me toke up my bong.
What the fuck was that?
What do you mean, man? It was my fucking Static Shock bong.
Okay, what was your questions?
Here's some questions that definitely weren't stolen from another podcast. How much would it take for you to eat a person? Like money or whatever.
How much?
How much? Yeah.
Like, how long does it take me to eat them, or how much does it have to be, like, to pay to eat them?
How much would you take to eat a person? Like, money or anything?
Oh my god, I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't think of an answer so I thought, yeah, that's a good question. Let's take that. Because I just couldn't think of it.
Is there enough? I don't think there's enough amount of money to, like, to sacrifice my morals.
Yeah, because, like, eventually, if you take, like, even if you took all of the money in the world, it would instantly become useless. So it's like, you gotta take, like, a certain sweet.
That amount of guilt is never going away.
Probably not. But it's like, you can choose how it's made, probably. Like, so if you want to, like, have a burger, or, like, I don't know.
It doesn't make it any better. The only time I tiny deep down consider eating a person is if we're trapped in an island.
Yeah, if we're in, like, a American Dad, like,
and that person's already dead.
Steve's girlfriend is, yeah. I think what it would take for me would be immortality. If I ate like a person, and I, like, gained, like, immortality, I'd do it. I'd probably do it. Like, if I knew that I could do that.
Is it like a last resort type of situation, or you just figure out what gives you immortality and you just decided to eat a person?
Yeah, I just figure that out.
Well, I hope that it's not true, because
I could, like, live forever. I could I don't know. I could, like, go to space or some shit.
I'm pretty sure you
Jeff
might
Bezos
still.
is going to space.
Like, wait, are you just living forever, or could you still die by getting, like, shot?
You just live forever.
Yeah, you can still.
No matter what.
I'm pretty sure
you just live forever.
Nah, man, I'm pretty sure when you go to space, your head's still gonna explode.
If your head was gonna explode, it would stop. Like, you would just live forever, no matter what you did. Even if you wanted to die, you just live forever.
Oh my god! Well, why would you want to eat a person? And that's like.
I would ask for it to be like a chicken nugget. Like, make a person into a chicken nugget. And I'd order, like, a 20-piece meal, throw one of the pieces away, and then, like, just eat that and pretend like, yeah, this is a normal.
That one nugget. That one nugget.
No, like, there's definitely a person in there, but I don't know which one is which because I shook the box and I added the human piece.
What is it?
I don't know which one it is.
One of
no,
the
it's
10
a 20 piece. It's a 20 piece because I'm hungry.
One of a 20 chance.
I'm fat and hungry, dude. Odds are, no, like, there's 100% chance that there's a person in there and you just ate a person. Like, there's definitely no denying it. But you can pretend like, I ate all these chicken McNuggets pretty quickly, so I don't know.
God.
But yeah, Mean people does fucking bother me. Like the idea that I will admit makes me a little uncomfortable, a little upset. We'll move on to the next question. What is a game that you played as a kid that is easy now? Any games that you've been, are there any games that you've been wanting to play that you just haven't gotten around to in a while?
Is that a two-part question?
Like a two-part, or a one-part. You can answer it.
I want to say Pokemon.
Which one?
Red.
Red?
Yeah, I was like, I remember when I was
You
younger.
just played Pokemon Red.
No,
We went through a whole like time playing.
no, that was like
Red
you
and
just
Blue.
asked. You just asked what was like the one game you had a tough time when you were a
Oh.
kid. No, that's my decision. Like it was Pokemon
Oh, okay.
because I didn't know tight matchups.
I do not know type matchups.
I didn't know how to get to plays. I didn't know what HMs were. And I didn't have internet when I was younger to like search how to do it. So I gave up.
You didn't have like a very like Pokemon savvy friend on the playground who was like, "Oh yeah, I know how to get that, and here's how you find you."
No, I didn't.
Yeah, well, shit.
And now it's easy. And then the one game that I haven't played yet.
Or a game that you've been wanting to get back to or play.
I guess I just bought that new Persona 5 Pro. It's the same game but added stuff. And like I bought it like a few weeks ago and I just been playing Fortnite and I haven't even touched it yet.
I heard Persona was for big dorks. Is that true?
Well, I'm a big dork.
Well, shit. You heard it here, folks. Breaking news: Cyberfox, big fucking dork.
Yeah, my name's Cyberfox. So what do you think?
Ouch. I don't know. Feel free.
Call me a nerd. Don't you open Pokemon cards on your other channel?
Yeah. I do. I was gonna do that tonight, but because of all the shit that happened, I had to like stay behind late and shit, so I couldn't open up any cards tonight. So I will be uploading a late video. I guess final question: would you ever shower and brush your teeth to save time, like at the same time?
Honestly, I did that before.
You never done that before?
No, I did it before.
Oh, okay.
It's like I'm pretty sure it's a common thing to do if you're running late.
Yeah, normally whenever I'm late, I just like run with a piece of toast in my mouth and like talk about like my Segoy day.
It's like it's not really a weird question. It's like I'm pretty sure any person who is running late would probably do that.
Or like, bring your toothbrush with you, brush your teeth in the car as you're driving. Slam on your brakes real quick,
Jam your toothbrush down your throat.
Yeah, just
Like, how do you die, Mick?
God, there's women that have been like driving and applying makeup, and then they get in a fucking wreck, and their whole life has changed.
Not gonna lie, that was almost me today. I was getting my paycheck, and I was about to cross the freaking crosswalk, and lady was being like, wasn't wanting to wait her turn, and almost hit me. And the first when I saw what she was doing was putting lipstick in her fucking mouth.
No, I mean like women that are applying like eyeshadow or whatever, and then just look like suddenly they're Patchy the pirate from SpongeBob. They ain't got no eye anymore.
Oh,
like whoa!
I just out her eye socket dangling down.
Just fucking ugh. Ugh. That is upsetting. But it's happened. Fuck. There's some wild shit that you can just see on Twitter. Things that you wouldn't even think would be like possible. Like I think I saw a man this morning get like part of his scalp removed by a monkey. He just let it happen. Like it wasn't no big deal.
You know a lot of monkey accidents.
There are a number of monkey accidents. I don't know why people keep fucking around with them. Like, you see Jane Goodall write a report about how gorillas are like intelligent enough to like do fucking warfare and like perform guerrilla warfare strategies and shit. And people still think, yeah, I can
They can tame a gorilla.
Yeah, I can tame this gorilla. I can be within like striking range and not have to worry about my head getting taken off. Gorillas are horrifying.
Well, yeah, there was like a
Would you rather? Would you rather take a gorilla or a grizzly bear in a fight?
Dude, I'll die in both situations, but I'm trying to figure out the worst.
Now, I would choose grizzly bear because grizzly bears they're equipped with like sharp claws that can easily like rip through like tendons and
Yeah,
arteries and shit.
You can still feel
So
it. I think it's a
you
slow
can
death
feel all
still.
that. It's fat. It'll be slower than like you would want it to be, definitely. But it'll be pretty quick compared to a gorilla, which has no talons, or claws, just kind of pounding into you until you are like a nice wine.
I don't know. Maybe I might get a Harambe state like situation where he's just
No. You're like both of these animals are bloodlusted, and they want you gone. They want to liquidate your soul.
Is there any
Both
chance that I'll survive in these situations?
If you can find a way to survive, you can, but you cannot get outside help. You can't get a hold of a weapon. Like,
Damn.
you just gotta.
I can't get a shotgun at least?
No. I mean, if you can run, get a licensed gun and shit. Like, if you can do all that, then go ahead, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just run into Walmart.
You're in the middle of the woods, and this bear is 30 feet from you before the fight starts.
Well,
I'd probably say somewhere in, like, I don't know.
well, if I'm going against a bear, I could just climb a tree.
Bears climb trees for a living. What are you talking about?
Not that well, do they?
Very well. A bear can shimmy up a tree in, like, less than a minute.
Okay.
Like, that's a part of their need to survive.
Because I feel like I'll have more chances against a bear than a gorilla.
Oh yeah, you do, but like your chances still aren't very high.
Like I know,
It is.
like if I could I could probably outsmart. No, if I could figure out how to outsmart a bear, I could. But a gorilla,
No, gorillas are smart.
yeah, I'll probably die against a gorilla because climbing
They
trees
can
ain't gonna do shit.
Gorillas can do taxes, and that's the worst part about them.
They can do taxes.
They can do taxes.
Shit.
Like,
Any gorilla could do math. Probably definitely gonna fuck me up.
the one gorilla not to do his taxes, fucking Harambe. And you know what happened to him. Infamously slain gorilla Harambe, just gone.
It's like I don't like okay. If I'm in the woods, I'm most likely hunting, so I should have a gun.
No. You're not hunting. You're there on like a nice little camping trip to enjoy some roasted marshmallows, maybe hot dogs. In fact, when you start cooking the hot dogs,
so
it's
I'm in a
bear.
So okay, now I know what to do. I'll burn that bear alive.
How are you gonna burn them alive?
If I'm in a camping this shit, I most likely bought gasoline to make a fire.
You don't need gas. Why would you need gasoline for a fire?
Cause one, I don't know how to make a fire by rubbing damn fucking sticks.
Don't rub sticks together. You just get a lighter. Two.
I would just use gasoline.
That's a very bad way to have like a fire. I gotta tell you. You just gotta set some sticks, get some brush, a little bit of starter, you know. Just use a lighter.
Or
You gotta,
find a
like,
really
position.
sharp stick and just stab that nigga in the eye.
You gotta like fucking sharpen that shit. I mean, the bear is 30 feet from you. They can like run a mile in 2 seconds, I think.
Either way, I'm losing something. I'm dying either way. I remember
Yeah,
like I remember like, one time I was on Facebook and someone actually showed a mauled body of a bear attack on Facebook.
holy shit. Yeah, that happens a lot.
I'm like,
It's hard to tell if it's like actually a mauling or if it's like a cartel thing, you know.
it was a bear attack. It was like his body is just like ripped apart.
That's horrible. This the shit that people are allowed to post on Facebook, but I call one racist guy the R slur and the F slur. I get banned for 2 months.
Hey man, if you call a white guy racist, they start freaking out.
I didn't call him racist. I called him a special individual.
God damn. Okay, first of all, how am I in a situation where I'm fighting a gorilla?
It's called a hypothetical. It's just a hypothetical.
So a gorilla.
Nothing makes sense.
So let me
like,
guess. I'm either in Africa or
no, you're.
so a gorilla probably escaped the zoo.
Yep. I mean, if that's what you want to like, if you want to make it make sense, you can, I guess. The thing is, though, you're in a situation where there's a gorilla that's like just 30 feet from you. You're in the woods, and it's angry.
You know what I think about Tarzan?
That
I'm pretty sure they would have killed that baby.
Chiefs. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, they probably would have killed him.
It's like, oh no, a mother gorilla will raise that gorilla as like, no, it wouldn't.
No. Like a mother gorilla might find that and think about it, and then like alpha male gorilla will like look over, think this is not a gorilla and this is not a part of my pack. Therefore, I gotta brutally like execute this thing and maybe eat it because that's shit that they do.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they do that.
That's what polar bears do.
Monkeys. Like gorillas will like look at other monkeys or like other gorillas that aren't a part of their tribe and just brutalize.
God, gorillas are racist.
No, they're
if they're just killing other monkeys, they're not gorillas. There's some racist ass gorillas.
No, they're killing other gorillas too. If the gorilla isn't part of their tribe, so they're racist and xenophobic.
Imagine just minding their own business. A gorilla just minding their own business.
Imagine a gorilla with a PragerU account talking to Steven Crowder.
Like,
holy shit. Fucking, did you hear about you know H3H3 and Steven Crowder?
Yeah, how was like I heard about that, and then like people are getting like I guess Ethan like brought some other YouTuber on.
Yeah, he did a bait and switch on him. He lured. So Ethan's not a very smart man. He's kind of fucking weird, and in my opinion, and just looking at his actions a lot of the time, he's not very smart. However, this was probably his biggest brain move ever. He lured Steven Crowder in with a debate, and Steven Crowder knows Ethan, and he usually goes after like really dumb people, like just to make them look stupid. So he thinks he's gonna get like an easy fight, and then Ethan pulls in this guy that Steven Crowder's been avoiding forever to debate him on masks or some shit. And honestly, that's a much more entertaining outcome than like watching Ethan get his shit handed to him by some racist dude.
I hate Steven Crowder.
Yeah, I I don't really like him, but I did like the video where he like goes to the gym dressed up as a woman because he kind of looked all right. I will say he looked he looked okay.
Like, I did watch
But no,
some
he's
of his
a
change
big
my
time
mind
commercial.
videos. Like, I'm surprised some of these people don't beat his ass. Like, I've
I
seen some,
mean,
they try. Well, it's like they don't really get far.
yeah, he's he's just kind of a jerk.
Like
I don't really
sometimes,
know what else to say about him.
like sometimes he makes sense, and then he could just turn it into like a really like a bad conversation. Like, hey, you can't make sense and then be an asshole about it.
Oh, you can. I mean, I do it all the time.
Well, yeah, but
Um,
he was just being condescending and a fucking assholes. Like,
from what I gather from him, he doesn't care so much about being right as he cares about making you feel like an asshole.
well,
Like
yeah,
making you feel.
he wants to make you feel dumb. I was just like, and sometimes if the person he's speaking, like talking to, is like dumb and like just stupid and being a dick because they don't like him, yeah, sometimes it's funny when he does that. But it's like, if you're like debating with someone that's just being nice and just want to talk to you, don't be an asshole.
Yeah,
Don't talk down this person to make them feel stupid.
he doesn't want to change. He doesn't actually want to change people's minds. He wants to.
Like,
He
if
just wants to make himself seem
okay,
cooler, seem
yeah,
smarter.
the dude knows he's right. So it's just like his mind's never gonna be changed. Like, he could be wrong, and his mind's never gonna be changed.
He's just like my dad. Even when he's wrong, he's right. It's a joke. I don't know my dad.
And then at the point, and then he started talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, and I was like, oh shit.
Just gotta tune out. Just like, all right, have fun, buddy.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
you could just talk about this, and then people. I'm surprised no one beat him up after that. Because he was like talking
Yeah.
about the Trayvon Martin case. I was like, well, Trayvon Martin was being the shit out that one dude. So I was like, and the guy was fearful. It's like, no. Like, what would you do if a fucking dude
Wasn't
was thinking, like, accusing you of stealing and fucking following you? What were you gonna do?
stalking him? Zimmerman stalked him and then pulled out his gun and was like, "Hey, you better fucking stop me moving. I called the police or some shit like that."
Like, all of this kid had was Skittles.
And like Skittles and some tea, like Arizona tea.
That was it.
Even then, that's not something you fucking kill someone over for supposedly stealing like less than $5 worth of like food.
It's like,
Like
oh,
shit.
but Steven Crowder was just like, oh, well, what you gonna do if a kid's like beating you with a shit? Like,
He broke the law. What do you mean you're not gonna execute him in front of your neighbors? What?
and like, and Zinnerman, oh my god, and the dude gets acquitted or from the charges, and then,
He tried to sell his gun. He tried to sell the gun like it was a trophy.
yeah, and then he's also signing Skittles.
He's signing shit like he killed a boy and he doesn't feel any remorse or anything.
Like,
A child.
if he was so called like defending his life, why are you selling the gun that you killed someone with and fucking signing Skittles like you're a fucking hero? You're not a hero.
He felt proud. He he was able to get away with it. He was proud.
It's like you went out your fucking way to follow a fucking innocent black kid. Cause what, he was wearing a hoodie?
He wore a hoodie and he was an easy target for him, I guess.
It's like, Doesn't mean a black kid wears a hoodie. Doesn't mean he's a fucking criminal.
Yeah, unless it's me. If I'm in your area with a hoodie, look out. I'm doing crime. No.
And now, have you read? It was like yesterday or 2 days ago, like someone fucking defaced the George Floyd statue. Like
That happens. That happens a lot, I think.
it's like, come on. Do you like go out? It's like these people actually go out their go out their day, like and then do that shit.
Yeah, I saw a video of a dude who was like doing burnouts on like a pride flag that was painted on a sidewalk. It was like, whoa, you're really doing this out in public for everybody to see.
Dude, I just read this one story. It was not happening long ago. It was a white girl and a black girl wrote Black Lives Matter with chalk on the street. And a fucking
And some white woman, some old baby comes by and is like spraying it down like, you made everything dirty.
So you read that too?
No, I just saw it. I didn't read shit. You know me. I don't read.
Oh yeah. It's like, come on. It's
I can't read.
You go out. It's like literally, you go out your way to do this shit. It's just two little girls.
No, I thought you were talking to me about me going out of my way not reading shit.
Oh. No, it's
wait, what?
It's like two little girls on a public street. It's public. They could write on they could draw dicks if they wanted to, and it would still be fine.
Wait, could we do that?
We could, but we'd probably get frowned upon. Get weird looks.
Breaks or something. They'll never understand us.
But it's just fucking crazy, man.
It's not very epic.
It's like girls are getting cops called on them for riding on the street. Statues are getting fucking painted on by racist people.
They're not racist. It's heritage. What are you talking about?
It's like, leave the statue alone. It's like, didn't the same type of people get all protest not years ago about a freaking Civil War, like a Southern Civil War statue?
Man, I don't understand why anybody gives a shit about the Confederate flag shit. They were around for less than Pokemon Go was popular. Who cares if we remove those statues?
They're just statues. But just if they're getting moved to a museum, let it get moved to a museum. We don't need hundreds of freaking racist ass people with tiki torches. We don't need that shit. Just let it go to the museum. That's where they're gonna fucking put it.
Fucking melt them down, turn them into pennies or some shit. I don't know.
That was just it was if they wanted, it's the statue wasn't gonna get destroyed. It was gonna get put in a museum, but no, they want to be left there. And then people from different states were coming down.
I watched a video of some dudes. They hooked up a chain around this Robert E. Lee statue and dragged it into the ocean. And I thought, damn, this guy's fucked.
Man, imagine going to Germany and there was Hitler statue.
Whoa!
No, it's part of my joke. And you break you go to someone, you go to Germany and break up with someone next to the Hitler statue, and then she was like, "You're the worst," and I'm like, "Am I though?"
I don't know. I think that guy might have done a little worse. I don't know. I'd be pretty. I think it'd be pretty cool if you went to Germany and you saw like a girl say, "I want your Wiener Schnitzel." I think that'd be pretty alright. I think.
I could. I don't care how hot the girl is. I can't stand the accents. It's just
Man, whenever I hear German women speak, I think it's like I think they sound great. Like I'll be honest.
I
When I hear like German men speaking, it's fucking scary. It's
I
horrifying.
don't know. I'm more
It's like they're angry all the time. It's just like
like
I don't
I don't.
want
I'm
to
just
do this.
more of a Russian girl accent.
Oh yeah, dude. Svetlana.
Olga.
No, I don't like that name.
I don't. I would not date someone that named Olga. Like, could you change
You
your name,
would, you
please?
would, you would. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie to me.
I wouldn't call her Olga though.
Dude, Olga's got like fat titties.
What?
She's got like fat titties, dude.
God,
And I shouldn't say this shit. Your family listens.
dude. The last episode we said a lot of shit, so I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And they thought we were funny.
They really thought we were funny.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I don't like. Okay, I probably if a girl named Olga had fat titties and just
She
stupid
brings
dick.
you like a giant like a giant mug of beer. It's just like, oh, you gotta drink up, get big and strong.
What? Like,
I would want what
what you say?
I said. You gotta drink up and get big and strong. I would very seriously consider like buying like a 24 karat like fucking ring and being like, hey, let's run this alcohol bar. Let's run this bar together.
I don't know, man. I don't drink, so I don't know if I do that.
I don't either, but like if she handed me like a drink, like I gotta. It's Olga, dude.
Gotta do it for Olga.
No.
Dude, what is certain
Yeah.
point that you're just lonely that you consider going on a Russian dating site?
I haven't gotten there yet. Um, I probably should have considered that before like other things that I considered.
It's like, how you're not scared. Some people, I don't know how some people are not scared doing that shit, and then
Because you know the Russian women there are looking to steal your fucking organs. They're looking to like sell you piece by piece in the black market, you know.
oh my god, I don't think that's true, but
No, it's super true. They usually try to go after healthy, like young men though,
oh god
because their
damn.
organs are less likely to have like issues or like be used. Like a young man's liver is not going to be used as much as a 45 depressed divorcee. Like
Holy, I don't know, man. God, just
it's
imagine,
upsetting.
imagine
It's
finding someone named Olga with a hot body, and then you wake up in a bathtub and some of your organs are gone.
imagine you like you think you're gonna go on a hot date, you pass out, and you never wake up again.
You're just in a coma thinking about your life choices.
Like you're in a coma, you think like, oh man, I really can't wait to wake up and see Olga's areola, and then you're just forever in that coma. Your family's by your side, thinking, oh, this fucking idiot. He really thought.
So, like, I have a friend who actually went on those freaking Russian dating sites, and it's like, he's not that attractive, but he's like okay looking. And it was like,
You're talking about me, right?
I'm not talking about myself because I'm not that dumb.
I said me.
Oh no, I'm not talking about you. You're not that dumb either.
All right,
And like,
let's not go around making accusations. Okay.
So he was like, one day he texted me, he's like, man, this some of these girls who were like talking to me, getting all excited, are really hot. I'm like, are they though? So he was showing me the girls, like, they were like super attractive Russian girls. Telling him they're telling him they're loving their life. I'm like, you know, they're saying the same thing. They're not saying the same exact words, but like technically saying the same thing.
This man is so alone. He's willing to like ignore all ignore all reason. It happens all the time.
So like,
eventually, I and you will be in his shoes, probably.
Probably. Give it a few years, I'll probably have a new wife named Elga.
I'll risk it. I know that this is probably like some dude in like India or something trying to like get my credit card information, but like a fleeting moment of like hope, I will be like, yeah, you're definitely Olga. You're definitely the big titty Russian lady that I've been dreaming of.
So I'd explain to this dude, most likely they'll marry you, they'll stay with you a few years, might have a kid with you, but there'll be that one day that all your shit is gone.
One day you wake up, you have like a cardboard mattress. Your son or daughter or whoever you had is just missing. Everything's gone.
She took half your shit.
She took literally half your shit. Your left nut is gone. You don't know what happened to it. You don't know what happened to her.
But it happens though. Some of these Russian girls, they'll marry you for a green card, and then take half your shit.
And then they'll dead.
And like because they're citizens, so they don't have to stay with you.
That's what was gonna happen to Big Ed. He was trying to marry that one lady from the Philippines.
Yeah, I didn't.
He wanted to steal her money.
It's like they wanted him. Like, didn't they wanted him to like open a shop for them?
I don't know what the fuck they wanted. I just watched like a couple clips and I thought, wow, this man is pouring mayonnaise into his scalp. What a fucking
God, I was like watching
what a joke.
I was watching this one clip, and like the girl he's with during the current season is like actually attractive. I'm like, how the fuck?
It's the cameras. That's it.
It's like, are they paying this girl to be with him?
Probably.
Like, so I was like,
so.
I bought this new swimsuit for her, and she looks really good, like Nutella ice cream.
Nutella ice cream.
No, it's not called Napoleon ice cream.
Neapolitan?
I think so. I don't know. It was like the one that has like 3 flavors.
Yeah. Strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love Neapolitan.
And I had to...
Almost as much as I love my son, who is real.
And they're at the fucking beach, and he fell down on her.
Like, he actually felt he was like, oh no, I'm losing my balance. Oops. And his like penis is out on her fucking ankle.
And then they were talking about and they're in the tell-all, and then she was like crying over this. She was like, oh, I love him, and like he was like pressuring me to move in with him, and I think we were like moving too fast. And then when I finally moved in with him, it like seemed like he can't trust me because every time I try to hang out with someone, he's always calling me bad names, saying he can't trust me. And then we break up, and then he goes to Las Vegas like 2 days later to hang out with sugar babies.
God, the recordings, the recordings were really painted Ed in the worst light possible, and that's real. That's just Ed for real.
He's a terrible person. He was like in the beginning of the tell-all, he was like flirting with one of the co-stars. I was just like, and they were just making fun of like one of the Colt.
No.
So one of the characters' moms, well, not one of the stars' moms came in. They were like talking shit on. She was just on Big Ed's ass, like, you need to stop going after these younger people and get someone with your age. It's creepy. And like,
That is creepy.
and then she brought up the mayonnaise, and he was like, "We're not supposed to be talking about mayonnaise."
How do you not bring up the mayonnaise though?
It's like, that's your fault.
No, you showed the world that you could have kept it secret. That could have been Big Ed's egg salad secret. But no, you had to throw it up on TLC or wherever the show is shown.
You know what, Big Ed? If you're listening to this, I challenge you to a boxing match. I will fuck you up.
You know what, Big Ed, if you're listening to this, I challenge you to a criminal contest. Who can be the biggest criminal? You go first, though. Do your crimes first, and I'll see if I can measure up to the challenge.
The dude is creepy.
He's very creepy. I don't know if it's because he's old or he has no neck, or if it's because he like slathers mayonnaise on his fucking scalp. But like he's a strange individual.
How is he even able to? I could say this guy. The only way this guy's able to get these girls because either he's just persistent and just have really like a lot of confidence.
He's got to be manipulative in some way.
Oh, he is. He is.
He definitely had like he's got a daughter, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like, he's got a child, so he's definitely like made cum.
It's just like his daughter, like the first girl, he didn't even want. She was mad at him because she was like he was dating someone who was like basically the same age as her.
That's so fucking weird.
She was like on a tell. He was like talking to his ex-girlfriend that he was dating on the show. Was just like, I was willing to give up my relationship with my daughter just to be with you. And then his daughter was just
I gave up my relationship with my daughter just to be with you.
And then his daughter pops up and it was like, oh, hi, like nothing happened. I'm like, dude, you're a dick.
I'm imagining Big Ed getting in a relationship with Hank freshly after Peggy like fucking divorces him.
God, Hank would kill Big Ed.
Hank would. I think Hank could take Big Ed.
I think anyone could take Big Ed.
We couldn't. Me or you, we could not take him.
I will fuck up Big Ed. I don't want the fuck you're talking about.
No, dude. I've seen that man. I've looked at his stats. You know he's not actually 5 feet tall. He's like 7 feet tall, according to his. Hold on. According to his OkCupid, he is 7 feet tall.
What?
Yes.
This dude really.
They just have him like crouch. They have him crouch.
This dude really wrote on his OkCupid that he's 7 feet tall.
Maybe.
First of all, he's not even 5 feet. Isn't it like 4 something?
He's 4'11.5".
How do you explain that when you go on a date with someone?
The other half of the inch is in his pants.
Imagine going on a date with a girl. She's like, "Oh, I'm 7 feet." Oh, it's like, "Oh, cool. So you can pick me up."
Man, even if a girl is 7 feet tall, she can't pick me up.
And then,
not because I'm insecure or anything, but because I'm a very hefty individual. I'm about a good 900 pounds, I would say.
Dude, you're not 900 pounds.
No. You see, improv is yes and. You gotta say yes and. You gotta go with it. So if I'm like saying like I'm 900 pounds, you gotta say yeah, man. It's. Whenever you come into my work, it's very noticeable. Everything's shaking and shit. I'm like, yeah.
Well, no,
I'm working on that though.
You know, I'll be really pissed off if I meet this girl and she's only 4'11", and I'm just more pissed off because she can't pick me up. Unless she's like,
I'd be alright.
Nah, unless she's like,
I'd still make her pick me up.
Or if she's one of those muscle girls, then she could probably pick me up.
A muscular 4'11" woman.
Don't piss her off. She will grab your dick and rip it off.
Dude, you're saying she'll grab my dick. That's a plus. I don't even know about the rest of the stuff. I stopped listening after you said that she was gonna grab my dick.
Oh God. Sorry to my family who's gonna listen to this later.
Oh man, I can't keep forgetting that. Oh no. You're gonna think I'm a weirdo.
They know me. They knew me before I started doing this podcast. They can deal with it.
I, the most I really interacted with your family, like during anything that involved your family, was just me quiet in the corner, not
Dude,
saying anything.
you weren't quiet. You were actually interacting with them. I don't know why you can't remember that.
Probably because I was panicking the entire time, thinking like I cannot be weird. I have to be normal.
Okay, let's talk about the last topic, and then we're probably done for the night.
All right, how long have we been going? It's 11:30. Holy shit!
Okay, our last topic today is Ben 10.
Oh, Ben 10. What are we talking about? Ben 10.
How Death Battle fucked up.
Yeah, they did fuck up. It's been like 2 years, and they have not rectified that.
It's just like so one of the guys like, yeah, we use these aliens for fan service because people enjoy these aliens. Like, that's not the point of this. It's called Death Battle. You're supposed to make them win.
You're supposed to you're supposed to look at all the data and figure out who would win. And
yeah,
the thing that bothers me is they use like they just made a composited Green Lantern. Like they took time travel from this Green Lantern that is weak to the color yellow and wood, but they didn't incorporate those weaknesses into this.
So, okay, what the wood part? That's only the first Green Lantern. Because I haven't read too much of the first, but the second, like the original, but the Green Lantern today, they're just weak to yellow, like fear.
And there's so many aliens that there's aliens that are able to induce fear. There's three that I can think of very very clearly. One would be the fuck, what's that? What's that one alien? I don't remember the name of the Ghost Freak species, but Ghost Freak is able to induce fear by showing you like some weird thing with its fucking tentacles. There's an alien that it has to wear a helmet at all times, otherwise it will just kill you. Like, it'll just give you a fucking heart attack by looking at it. Then there's like this pixie alien that's able to like throw some dust onto you, and then you're just able to feel whatever feeling it's wanting you to feel. Which is, I think its name is pesky dust or some shit like that. And I didn't like it.
His rain is technology, so upgrade.
And galvanic mechamorph could easily just like jump into there and fuck around with it.
And it's like Ben's watch is stuck on his wrist. So if you're not smart, it can't come off. And one, if you're like, there's a lot of people who could take off Green Lantern's ring. Batman can.
Yeah, Batman. However, back on the topic of upgrade. If Ben did destroy the ring, couldn't he just like will and do one into existence or some shit like that?
I don't even know how. I don't know too much of Green Lantern, so I don't know.
I think I saw
his willpower can make a new ring. I don't.
Either way, like, nothing that they showed was really able to match up with Ben's arsenal.
It's like, yeah, we like forearms, we like heat blast, but it's like,
I don't like forearms. I mean, he's all right. He is a classic, but like, whatever. He's not all that strong. I gotta admit though,
it's like I'd rather have Humongous Sword than forearms.
Yeah, Humongous Sword is cooler than forearms, I guess.
I think Humongous is stronger than forearms.
I don't know. I don't know
A
about that.
female Four Arms could probably fuck
Oh
up.
yeah, female Tetramans they are tough. They are powerful.
So I got a video for you guys to hear, and yeah, it's this guy's opinion, but this dude brings a lot of good facts how Death Battle kind of fucked up.
He's a Ben 10 expert, like me
And me.
and you, the audience.
So if you guys don't like it, too bad. Like I said, yeah, it's this guy's opinion, but it makes a lot of sense.
I want them to bring out like Ben versus fucking Goku. It would be hilarious.
They're never gonna do that.
They might, but you know that if they do, they will let Ben win. They'll let Ben win,
dude,
just to piss off the people that got mad about Superman beating Goku.
They probably there's most likely Superman's gonna win. They're like
Superman versus Goku.
First of all, I don't even want Death Battle to do another Superman versus Goku because you know Death Battle's not gonna do this shit right.
No.
They're gonna like, well, Ultra Instinct is strong and all, but
you know, we like to suck off Superman
like,
a lot.
Superman doesn't get tired. Like, which Superman? Because okay,
yeah.
So Silver Age Superman, it was super strong. Like he like they literally tied a string around multiple planets, and then Superman was just tangling them around the galaxy. I'm like,
pulling them.
So they had to do a thing called infinite herbs, and basically make a whole new universe, I guess, to dumb down Superman because Super Age Superman was too strong. They had to do a crisis to kill Superman. I don't remember happening crisis. I don't know if he died or not, but
Superman can't die.
There's a Superman called Superman. So there's a character called Superman Prime, where it's basically punched reality and broke it, and basically retcon a lot of canon stuff. Like, you know how like Jason Todd died by the Joker?
No, that didn't happen.
That did happen. Jason Todd got killed by the Joker, and then Superman Prime punched reality, and then he came back to life. And then Red Hood was born. I'm like, it was a lot of shit that was happening, and like I said, they had to dumb down Super Age Superman because it was too strong. So like, I doubt.
Did you say Super Age Superman?
Like Silver Age Superman was too strong. I'm like, so like no, it's like Death Battle doesn't know what to do with Superman versus Goku, because they don't know which Superman to choose. So yeah, if they use Super Age Superman, he could kill Goku. Current Superman.
You hear that, guys? You hear that, listeners? Cyberfox hates Goku.
I don't hate Goku, but it's just like Silver Age Superman's feats is God. It's too much to even talk about on this podcast.
At least for this episode.
Yeah, we could talk about it next week's episode, Superman's feats.
And I'll talk about how Ben 10 could beat him.
Yeah, we can do that. Goku versus Superman. Like Ben 10 versus Superman next week. We'll talk about that.
God. Ben is like the one character that just can't lose. which kind of sucks how it's written, because like characters that just can't be beat are usually just like
Yeah,
kind of shit.
God,
I'm not into them.
it would probably take a whole episode to talk about this next week.
Probably.
Yeah, a whole episode dedicated. Yep, our first death battle.
Yeah, I'll be in Ben Tennyson's corner, you'll be in Superman's corner, and we'll just have a screaming match. It'll go on for 5 hours.
Okay.
No, 10 hours.
Okay. Here's the video.
That'll do it.
About me, didn't you? Ben.
Huh?
I always figured the Omnitrix had a failsafe that wouldn't let me die, and sure enough, it kicked in.
This video contains spoilers for the entire Ben 10 vs. Green Lantern Death Battle episode, which at the time of this upload is currently only available on Rooster Teeth's paid subscription plan. If you have not seen the battle and do not wish for it to be spoiled, please go check it out when it's available to the public, and I'll see you back here soon.
And I did.
What was that?
And I did. The fight was fine. Like, I liked looking at the fight. I didn't really like the end because it felt like they ran out of ideas and decided, like, you know what, let's just end it. Because the fight easily could have gone longer than that.
I was just too pissed off to even finish it.
Hello?
Yeah?
Shit.
What's going on?
No, I just couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. So, let's keep our questions after the video, Messiah. I want to keep pausing it.
Alright.
Sorry.
First things first, I totally called that they were going to mix up the child and teenage versions of his aliens, right down to the first alien they'd use. A few days ago, I made a video exemplifying Ben's versatility as a fighter and a few Omnitrix features that get overlooked. The video was in response to the announcement of Ben Tennyson being accepted as a participant in the infamous brawler web series known as Death Battle. I said I would make a follow-up video after the battle is released, but if you haven't watched my first video, then that is totally fine. This video can be enjoyed and understood completely on its own as a response to Death Battle's episode. I would still like to recommend checking it out at some point later though, as it covers a lot of feats about Ben 10 that I'd love to bring more attention to. But what I'm going to focus on in this video is things directly relevant to the Death Battle. I'm going to break it up into sections to make it a bit easier to consume. This will cover what I liked about the battle, what I'd fix about the battle, such as everything they got wrong or some things that they did that wouldn't actually work, and then responding to the comments from my last video. Anyways, I had no problems with the recap. Every time I was about to make a note, they seemed to be one step ahead. It was very surprising. They really laid out a lot of feats I didn't think they'd mention. There were some statements that were phrased that made it seem like they watched a few of my videos for this, which is pretty neat. There were a few minor errors, like when they talked about Wavix fight against the Dagon, they showed a clip of him fighting malware. Or when they said the overuse of the Omnitrix can horribly disfigure a user's DNA, which I don't think I've ever heard before, even as a rumor.
You know, I was like watching this one video, and it was like explaining why Ben always seems like he gets the wrong aliens.
Yeah.
They were like
I think it's because I think it's either because he's hitting the dial too hard, or it's just the AI and the Omnitrix deciding like, no, this alien would be better for the situation.
Really? Because like some of these times when it gets heat blast, like is heat blast the right situation alien for this?
I mean, you see him make do. You see him go through with like heat blast in the water, and somehow he's just like, oh, I gotta evaporate everything. Okay.
Right
and
now
he just evaporates everything.
Yeah, because right now I'm watching Omniverse, and it's just happening a lot. And it's like, sometimes it's just annoying. Or like,
I mean, you see in the one episode where like he's able to catch and use the Big Bang as a Kamehameha. Like you see in that episode where Ben's just like, I knew that the Omnitrix would have a failsafe that wouldn't let me die. I mean, it seems to always know the right alien to pick, even when I don't want it or something like that. So, I mean, it's probably just like an AI that knows Ben better than Ben knows himself.
It's either that or he's just pushing it way too hard.
Just slamming that thing. Because it is Galvan technology. I mean, the Omnitrix was worn as a belt for a little bit by Azimuth. Because, like, he's just so tiny. Because Galvans are just very tiny creatures.
It's just like, because like I think he was getting an alien force in Ultimate Alien. He was getting the aliens he wants most of the time.
Sometimes, like every now and then, it would change him into something that he didn't want.
But now in Omniverse, it's like every episode.
Yeah, I'd just say that that's just like, odds are that's just the AI.
Yeah.
I'm really interested in knowing where they got that from. They also say Derek J. White is one of the show's creators, but none of these things come up in the actual battle, so who cares? The fight was really cool to watch, too. It kept me on the edge of my seat with how close things would come. The writing for Ben and Hal seemed pretty in character, and I thought the voices were great as well. My favorite one was Waybig due to it being the most accurate to the show. The voice of Ben did a fantastic job, but I felt like his voice would have suited teenage Ben much better, especially since they were using transformations from Alien Force onward.
I can give you 10 good reasons right now to let me go. You're not the first doofus to try to take this. It's hero time!
I get that the classic Ben is more recognizable, but honestly, non-fans of Ben 10 aren't gonna care which Ben you use, so why not
Yeah, that pissed me off.
I would have loved to see like Alien Force Ben, or even Omniverse Ben. He kind of has some grip. Like he looks alright.
Like I like Omniverse's jacket, but Alien Force jacket is just better. But it's just like either use Omniverse or Alien Force. So it's just like
I kind of like the Omniverse style a little more because it's just upgraded Teen Titans art style.
Well, yeah,
it's
but
really. So I'm just like, yeah, I like this.
I didn't like it how they had to use young Ben. Like, oh, it was just nostalgia. It's like, no. You want to use Goku and use Kid Goku.
Dude, that would have been hilarious. God.
It's just like...
They just missed the mark that hard.
It's just like, I don't know what they're fucking thinking.
No, I mean... Yeah, I don't know either.
people who actually do care? You can't tell me that seeing Kid Goku using Ultra Instinct...
You just brought up my point.
...be jarring. But hey, that one shot of Heat Blast shooting a flamethrower with Hal manifesting a fire extinguisher was brilliant. I might be mistaken, but I think they were even using an original score too, so props to them for that. It even had lyrics. The super strength flick Alien X did was a great...
What was that?
They were, and it's all right. I like it. It's a decent song.
Yeah, Death Battle does have good songs.
Oh yeah, every now and then. I like the song that they used for Mickey versus Yoda. And it's like, of course Mickey beats Yoda in a fight. Mickey literally owns Star Wars. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Call back to the episode, and then there was Ben, which Ben 10,000 did the same thing as Atomic X. The biggest thing I was worried about was them not giving Ben full control of Alien X. And they kinda didn't. Let me explain. Unfortunately, I ended up having a lot more to fix than I would have liked. I really wanted this to be an easy video and just enjoy the battle, but ironically, my biggest problems with the video happened right when Alien X showed up. The best way to begin is to explain every reason why the way they had Hal Jordan win would not work. Number 1, the Soda Bro effect. The way they had Hal Jordan win was by having him go back in time to the start of the battle. But what they failed to account for was the Soda Bro effect.
Soda Bro effect?
The Soda Bro effect is a ripple in the time stream created that can be detectable by those whose abilities are powerful enough to perceive changes in the time stream. The second Hal would use his time powers, and the fact he literally says,
Time, huh? Thanks for the tip.
Alien X would be able to sense it and follow him backwards in time with him. The fight wouldn't just end there. Alien X can time travel as well. Number 2, the Omnitrix's many failsafes. So Death Battle claims that the Omnitrix has no defenses against Ben's arm getting cut off, but that's literally what the energy feedback was for, to protect Ben. They even show it activate at the start of the battle. Cutting Ben's arm off counts.
Yeah, did they not forget about that?
I'm sure that they just they looked at that and thought, you know what? Nobody's gonna understand this. They're too Death Battle fans are too stupid to realize that
Yeah.
we literally talked about this. So
And
let's
guess
just
what?
ignore it.
Most of the Death Battle fans were fucking pissed.
No, dude, look at the like to dislike ratio. There's still it's still a positive. Like, there's more likes on there than dislikes.
Yeah, but they should realize
No,
a
a
lot.
sizable,
I'm pretty
a
sure.
sizable amount of their audience noticed that, like, yeah, this is bullshit, which is great.
It's like they did not expect Ben. A lot of people are Ben 10 fans, and like, oh, we're just not gonna notice this shit.
We understand how the fucking Omnitrix works. You fucking nerds. You goofs.
Okay.
As the Omnitrix being forcibly removed from Ben. Therefore, the Omnitrix would counter this. They also mention that the Omnitrix is able to take control and transform Ben into whatever alien he needs to survive, but fail to actually show that either. The Omnitrix could have transformed Ben into Goop, or Diamond Head, or someone else that could have survived the scissors. Catching Ben off guard isn't even an argument, because the Omnitrix's AI is advanced enough to react to things on its own, such as
The Omnitrix can instantly transform him fast enough to catch the Big Bang.
which is their words,
Their
not mine.
words.
The fact that the Omnitrix has an anti-death failsafe isn't even brought up once.
I always figured the Omnitrix had a failsafe that wouldn't let me die, and sure enough, it kicked in right when the Big Bang started, gave me just the alien I needed. It always seems to give me the right alien. When I want something else, guess I should stop fighting it. It seems to know me better than me. The Omnitrix had a failsafe that wouldn't let me die, wouldn't let me die, wouldn't let me die. Failsafe.
And they use clips from the very same episode that this is mentioned in, even showing scenes moments before the statement. So it seems like they did not watch the full episodes that they pulled clips from before using them. I mean, that may be a bit too much to ask, but had they done it, they would have come across a major game-changing feat. Number 3, misunderstanding Alien X. My biggest problem with the video was how they handled Alien X in general. He was treated far more like a melee fighter than he actually is, and his durability was significantly downplayed to the point of being non-existent at some times. To start, Alien X can erase people in the blink of an eye, yet they're having him Thanos him in a painfully slow manner. This is not how Alien X erases people. They could just blink and you'd be gone. As I've said, he was primarily fighting melee style, which while we have seen this in the show, it's never been to such an isolated and prolonged degree. You can see Alien X clones in the background as if they're waiting for an opening to get in on the punching. But they can warp all of time and space. Why are they treating this like a street brawl? Bare minimum, they should at least be firing an energy blast or throwing planets or something, if you wanted to keep things purely physical. But them standing around to watch is just unacceptable. Remember when you showed how he can create a galaxy-sized black hole? Where was that? Even if Hal could counter it, why is he only punching? In fact, this shield shouldn't even be working against Alien X to begin with, especially if you're going to show forearms shattering one of his shields moments earlier. This shot right here particularly bugs me for many reasons.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Alien X is stronger than forearms.
No. Have you ever seen a Tetraman like just going wild? I saw a Tetraman punch the air and break reality. No. Yeah, Tetramans are significantly weaker than God, I would say.
It's like, I don't see. This is why I don't get that battle. If you're gonna show forearms break Green Lantern's shield, Alien X and multiple other alien X's shouldn't have a problem destroying it.
No, they really shouldn't.
It's like, did they even try in Ben 10? They said they did. And then in their tell all in their own podcast, trying to like bring up their own facts, like, no, Ben can't do this, blah blah blah. I don't know where you can. It's like, I don't know where you can. It's like, I don't know where you guys are getting this information from. I was, where are you getting your information from? Because it doesn't seem like you're even. Did you even watch the show? It's like,
short answer, no. We browsed Wikipedia very briefly and then picked and chose what was right and what was wrong for our fucking.
God, it's like they just half-ass this shit.
First, if we're gonna pretend that this can even happen, then Hal's raw aura is enough to vaporize 3 different alien X's instantaneously, and he should have the battle right there. However, they shouldn't disappear because there's no reason to. They're not shadow clones. Once Ben duplicates, there's not like a one main alien X. They're not just gonna vanish if Ben is caught off guard. The second that shield is down, they're still gonna be there and leave Hal exposed, and at the very least can keep punching him, I guess. Number 4, Hal's big weakness. One fact they confirm but is completely overlooked is while Hal's ring has a periodic cooldown time, Ben's Omnitrix does not when Master Control is active. And it's pretty obvious from the get-go that Ben has Master Control in this battle. We see Alien X use his time reversal abilities, but only once. Which is strange because it's not like you couldn't continue to do this over and over for just about ever. Ben can continuously rewind time and trap Hal in a Doctor Strange Dormammu type situation, until Hal's ring inevitably runs out of power, and Ben can strike the final blow. Hal may be fast, but his ring's recharge time is not instantaneous. So once the ring runs out of power, he is forced to leave himself vulnerable. Ben's Omnitrix can keep Ben as one transformation for as long as he needs. The confirmed record so far being held by Albedo, remaining as Alien X for nearly an entire year. There's also the fact that Ben's Omnitrix has fail-safes against its removal, but Hal's ring can quite...
Wait, what?
What?
Albedo got stuck as Alien X for a year? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was in Ben 10 Alien Force Cosmic Destruction. He unlocks Alien X at the end of the game and is just stuck there. He's just stuck in the game like
yeah,
that.
I forgot.
As the credits roll.
I found out about that actually today. I was thinking about Azimuth, and I'm like, why did Azimuth get stuck?
Oh, no, Azimuth wouldn't. He would never get stuck. He's the greatest thinker on Galvan Prime.
God, imagine Albedo actually was able to master Alien X. Fuck, Ben would be fucked.
He'd be super fucked. Because, like, technically, I think if Albedo became Alien X, that would block Ben out of the transformation. Because Albedo's aliens are just Ben DNA. Like, that's all Ben. And only one Alien X is allowed within a timeline. Like, every Alien X between every alternate version of Ben is the same Alien X.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, like, if a bunch of Ben Tennysons from different timelines, like Ben 10,000, Ben 23, and Ben whatever the fuck, were all in the same room, only one of them would get access to Alien X. Just one.
Oh, Ben needs to be quick.
Oh, yeah.
literally slide right off.
What's this do? Huh?
What?
Damn ads. One sec, gonna get
Ads.
I'm on.
barely
Yeah,
know them.
I'm using YouTube, so I have to fucking wait for this one to be.
Dude, I'm using Joe right now.
Do that again. Unless I want to.
The
Joe
only way
Nuts.
any of these scenarios that they created
What was that?
I said I'm using Joe right now. Joe Nuts.
is because they significantly downplayed Alien X. I think Death Battle is just too used to choreographing these very Dragon Ball Z-like kind of battles that they just don't have the creativity, or not creativity, focus or versatility to handle a character like Alien X or Ben Tennyson in general. and use him to the fullest. I'm disappointed we never even got to see Chromastone or Feedback interact with Hal's light constructs, especially considering Feedback is even listed as one of the notable transformations. Number 5, the Afterthoughts.
Yeah, they had a lot of
God, that would have
aliens.
been so cool.
They had a lot of freaking aliens on that list, and they didn't even use them.
Even if Chromastone couldn't absorb Hal's light energy, which I don't understand why he wouldn't be able to, it would have been neat to see like Hal like try to shatter him, and then like Diamond Head rises up from the shattered remains.
God, imagine Ben using Feedback.
God, Feedback is such a cool little alien. Apparently, he was designed after Heartless from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. It's like,
What a nice design.
so in Omniverse, like, did it just keep on going on like road trips every summer?
Omniverse, I
So they were doing
don't think so.
so they were doing flashbacks to Kid Ben. So in order, like, there was just a lot of adventures that, like, when did Ben get Feedback? So it's just like, did they keep going adventures every summer?
I think so. I mean, that would make sense. Like, why not? Wait, no, they didn't. They couldn't have, because after that summer, Ben just took the watch off.
No, I don't think it was after that summer, was it?
It was implied that it had been a while, so it could have been either after that summer or after the summer before then,
It had to be
which would
like,
leave about 4 years.
it had to be after something, because when did he get Feedback? They can't just like, oh, they're basically just retconning themselves.
I mean, they could have gotten like when the series ends. It ends. I mean, it's implied towards the end of the summer, but it's not the end yet.
Because that last episode of the Ben 10 series is like a different universe. I mean, different timeline. That's not Ben Prime timeline.
Yeah.
So just like, I guess they could use that, like, oh, you just got Feedback and it's during the summer.
Yeah, I believe that.
It's like either it has to be a different summer, or the same summer.
It's like an alternate, like,
Because it doesn't,
universe Ben or some shit.
like, they don't really say when Ben took off the watch.
They just imply that it's been a while. A while could be like the only amount of time between the first season and this current season, or like this season and Alien Force, is like 5 years.
Did they say how long he didn't have the watch on?
They didn't say how long. They just said it's been a while.
So it could
And
be
then
like,
they talked about the summer that he finds the watch.
so it could have been like a year, or it could have been like 2 years.
No. A year is too short, and so is 2 years. Because it wouldn't be like, oh man, it's been so long. You'd be like, man, it's been like a couple of years.
So it's been, what, 5 years? I want to say it could have been another. He could have had it for like another summer.
5 to 4 years.
I'm like I'm gonna say he could have had it for another summer, maybe, and then
Yeah, I mean, I believe that.
maybe when he started high school, maybe, or like last year junior high when he started maturing, he was like, oh, I don't want this anymore.
I want to take a break. I don't want to have the Omnitrix. Man, if I was Ben, I'd never take the Omnitrix off. I'd keep it like on at all times. I'd reveal my secret room, so I'd be like, "Hey, what's up?
Like I just found
Check out what I can do."
Like I just found out there's like 2 timelines. Like the timeline A is, Grandpa Max was supposed to get the Omnitrix, and then Watch's Ben was actually the reason why Ben Prime got the watch.
Like, Max was always intended to get the watch.
That just would have been a weird series.
I would have. I mean, mostly because like the series was for kids. and like watching an old man be a superhero would be like jarring. It's a lot better for us to be able to relate to Tara Strong, you know.
Well, he did end up getting a watch in one timeline.
Oh yeah.
It's like when somehow Ben got like taken back in time, and Gwen ended up getting the watch, and then they fought Vilgax, and then somehow Max got the watch.
Like it just jumped off and like landed right on his wrist. God, that was such a stressful episode. That was very frustrating to see Ben not have the watch. And I was like, but it's Ben 10. What the fuck is this?
I think any episode of Ben doesn't have the watch is stressful.
God, it's just like he's just useless. No, he's not useless. Like he has a really good like way of knowing his place in an area. He's got good spatial reasoning.
Okay, so in Alien X, like not Alien X, in Ultimate Alien and in Alien Force, he actually knows how to fight.
Yeah, he copies like fucking sumo signers and shit. It's like again, you.
Well, that too, but he also learned stuff from Gwen and from the plumbing school. But in Omniverse, he's shit. It's like he's basically useless without his aliens. It's like, okay, what happened all the time where he was kicking ass in Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, but in
Omniverse, got a fucking pincushion and won. With one hand, he only had one hand, and he won against a trained martial arts pincushion man.
Okay.
How?
Let's finish this.
How does that happen?
Let's finish this video.
All right.
After the battle, the two hosts just recap in more detail why they think Hal has the right to win. But it seems like they were just stating random facts to fluff out the ending and further prove their point, but a lot of their facts were either wrong or contradict what was said or shown.
He could only ever use one at a time, while Hal always has access to all of his powers. Even with the flexibility of Master Control, this meant Ben was always playing catch-up.
Not really, because in your own video, Ben pretty much is leading the battle and calling the shots. Hal is reacting.
That's not even right. Ben has when Ben has a Master Control, he can literally turn the alien he wants.
He's very good at jumping between every alien that he was using to fight.
First of all, the Omnitrix like literally plants the abilities.
It basically, like the current Omnitrix basically does a download of the general abilities of an alien species that you turned into.
So like Ben,
the first version, like it malfunctioned. A lot of his aliens are fucking just naked, apparently, because it didn't work right when transforming.
Yeah, they used to say only why his eyes were yellow because the watch wasn't like fully developed.
Yeah. It was just V1 Omnitrix. Current version, though, it hammered out all those issues.
It's just like, it's like Alien, when Ben gets into Alien, the Omnitrix already puts the abilities in his head, like he already knows how to use it. And, and Ben has a photographic memory.
He's got a weird, perfect memory.
So Ben knows how to use Ben knows how to use aliens in battle like instantly.
Oh yeah.
He just knows how to be in stressful situations, knows how to fucking fight. So
Ben can throw down.
It's like like Kid Ben. Even Kid Ben was in situations was able to use the aliens easily. The only I think like the only part when I see Ben having struggle, yeah, when he gets a new alien, because this is the first Omnitrix. But even then, he can figure it out pretty quick. I think the only episode I remember is like what the Cannonball episode when he didn't.
He didn't quite know how to use that until like do or die time. He was like, all right, time to do.
So like, Death Battle, I don't know what they're saying. It was like, what did you read?
The script that some guy wrote for them.
Exactly.
Like,
it's just like
they were reading the script and they were like, wait a minute, Hal wins? And he's like, yeah, I guess.
It's like Ben. They're like, oh, Ben doesn't have all 4 axes of his powers and blah blah blah. I was like, the fuck are you talking about?
He does when he has like even without master control, he's fucking good.
It's like, have you seen Ben 10,000?
Have you seen the big boy?
It's like
they should have just had like what they could have done, which would have been really cool, is Ben versus Ben versus Ben versus Ben versus Ben. You just take every version of Ben Tennyson and even throw Gwen Tennyson in the mix and just have them all fight each other.
Oh my god. I think the Ben who would probably win is the Ben who could combine their aliens.
Either him or the first Ben to turn into Alien X. The first Ben to turn into Alien X. No,
because that Ben to could combine aliens literally combine Alien X with this gamma ray alien.
You're thinking of Clockwork.
No.
Atomics?
I think it's Atomics.
Yeah.
Okay.
To everything Ben is doing. So that statement right there is just untrue.
Ben's Diamond Head form was tough, sure, but he wasn't surviving a planet exploding in his face.
Not only did they not even use Diamond Head, but who cares? He has other aliens that could easily survive a planet-level attack, especially Alien X, who seemed to be the focus of this battle.
Accelerate was wicked fast, but not fast enough to cross the universe in an hour.
Jet Ray, though.
Exactly. Jet Ray can, and they didn't use fucking Jet Ray.
And even not Jet Ray, fucking Alien X, dude.
Like Alien X.
You fucking zip across, like not even fly. He's there.
It's like Jet Ray's even faster underwater.
Jet Ray, it's like he's one of the things that killed Steve Irwin. It's rough, man.
Jet Ray is, and they didn't use Accelerate or Jet Ray in this battle at all either.
At the time Alien X recreated the universe, he only did that because he couldn't stop it from being destroyed in the first place.
Also incorrect. He just didn't know the universe was actually being destroyed. He did nothing because he did not know what was going on and completely underestimated the stakes.
Wait, the universe really is being destroyed? But Alien X can
He
fix
survived
this,
it, though.
Right?
Well, he survived it because he was an Alien X.
Yes, but like they use that as an excuse, like that's why he lost because he couldn't stop that. But like, yeah, he couldn't stop it, but he survived it. It didn't kill him. He was able to beat it.
That episode still confuses me. So it's like basically, it's just copies.
Yeah,
It's like
everybody died.
like
That is just like Ben's idea of everybody. Everyone died. It's gone.
It's like he just made copies of them. It was like, they're not the same
He gets in
people.
trouble for that. He gets in trouble for that. Yeah, they're not the same people. Like everybody. That was the largest amount of people dying that you will probably ever see in fiction. Like, because that's just the whole universe.
In fact, the
but I think he gets
feedback
in trouble
ruling
for
the
that.
big
What?
I think he gets in trouble for that, though.
Yeah, to fight another Alien X.
Yeah, another celestial sapien.
feat mentioned earlier in the video was him doing that very thing, preventing an active Annihilarch from going off because he does understand the stakes now. They literally mention him doing something that they later say he can't do.
Alien X has never shown any defenses against the same kinds of things that HAL could replicate, like mind control, transmutation, and time manipulation.
What?
Death Battle's stupid.
A little bit. There's times when you like. There's times when you really have to think like, man, why do I watch this?
Yeah.
Then you see like crazy ass fights, and you're just like, you know, I know exactly why I watch this. I just want to see people hurt each other.
I wonder how people are
Fucking
pissed off
fight
against
out.
Poe versus Iron Fist.
I haven't seen it. The only one that I've seen recently was like Steven Universe versus Star Butterfly. It was like, yeah, that actually does make sense.
Are you serious? I don't even have to talk about this one. They then quote yet another Derek J. Wyatt statement proclaiming him to be a creator, trying to refute Alien X's multiversal durability. But if you were to ask the actual creators of Ben 10, you'd come to learn that yes, they indeed can, and it is not a joke. You can hear more information about that in my video, Ben 10 creators answer your questions.
What is Star?
Another ad.
God, we've been recording for a while. Holy shit.
It's like 12.
We started at like what, 9?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long one.
It's just 2 hours on the
I
thing.
haven't eaten yet.
So now, I'd like to take the time to respond to some of my comments from my previous video. A lot of good...
Okay, we're gonna end it there because I don't really care about that.
I really hope that Death Battle does bring like Ben 10 back in some way.
Probably.
Somebody
probably
was talking about like Beast Boy versus Ben 10. It's like, what the fucking what?
No.
Why would you do that? Why would you let the little green man die?
Like, nah, Beast Boy would die.
Beast Boy would get fucked 3 times to Sunday.
God. Ready for that outro, man?
Yeah. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave some questions down below. If you want to see us like talk about something. You can find me on Twitter. Handle is TeamSeeker42. Where can they find you?
Cyberfox Music and Podcast. I will leave a link in our new episode. You can even find you can find both of our Twitters, Instagrams in our new intro video. So if you like it, you want to have more, like have us talk about random shit like you guys like, just leave a message.
And comment down below.
Give us 5 likes
Say
and
the word testicles. Just put testicles in the comments.
If you give
Nothing
us-
more, nothing less.
if you give us 5 likes, I have Messiah read.
I'm not gonna read. I'm illiterate, dude. The public education system failed me. I only know my First and Second Amendment rights, and that's about it. By the way, we both own guns. We are very violent.
Well, have a good
I
night, guys.
use mine as a letter opener. In fact,
You just shoot the letter open.
yep. No, you have like a large bayonet attached to it, but I shoot at it.
Okay, Messiah, I'm gonna end this.
To end it.